Hey everybody, welcome to this comparison review between the Acer Aspire 1 756 and the Acer Aspire 1 V5. Both are 11.6-inch screen size laptops, very affordable, good specs. So let's go ahead and start with a tour around the computers, show you what they have, and then we're going to talk about the specs. Let's go ahead and start with the V5. So as you can see, the V5 comes in this aluminum brush material. It looks really nice. We have the Acer logo right here. So here on this side we have the Kensington lock, air vents. We have a 3.0 USB port. This is a micro USB port. The computer comes with a VGA adapter. So this is the port for the USB, micro USB to VGA port adapter. We also have here access to add an SD card, so you can either add more memory or more space to the computer, or if you have an SD card, you want to transfer information from the SD card to the computer, you can do that. Here on the front we don't have anything. On this side we have the power button, 3.5mm audio jack for headphones, another USB port. This one is a 2.0, and the port for the power or the connector. On the back we don't have anything. The speakers are located at the bottom, on the bottom part of the computer, one here and one on the other side. I can tell you right now that even though they're on the bottom of the computer, once you set the computer on a table or on top of something, you can still hear the audio, and it's pretty decent, pretty clear, good quality, even though the speakers are underneath the computer. From the side you can see that it's a thin profile, probably a little bit less than an inch thick. Taking a look here inside, we have a touch screen, and we have an indicator here for the power and for the battery, and I believe this is going to be a microphone. As far as the keyboard, feels really nice. There is no flexing at all. The keys feels really solid, and it's really comfortable to type with this keyboard. As far as the mouse pad, it's a pretty nice size. I have big hands, and the trackpad is really nice. It works pretty good. So that's as far as the physical look, guys. Let's go ahead and show you now the Acer Aspire 1 756. So again, this is also 11.6-inch size. So here on the side we have the Ethernet port, VGA port, so you don't need the adapter that the V5 comes with. Here's an advantage already. This one has the Ethernet port, which the V5 doesn't have. Here's the air vents. We have HDMI port, which the V5 doesn't have. We have a USB 2.0. On the front we don't have anything, and then on this other side we have two more USB ports. I'm actually using here wireless mouse and keyboard adapter, and then also a Bluetooth adapter, 3.5mm audio jack, and the connector for the power and the Kensington lock. On the back of the computer we don't have anything except for the battery. This is a removable battery. The V5 doesn't have a removable battery. As far as the speakers, they are also located right here on the bottom of the computer. I think the speakers on the V5 are a little bit better. They get a little more louder than the 756. This one comes in this glossy black finish, and this particular computer came out about a year ago, or probably a year and a half. As far as the inside, also comes with a really nice keyboard. There is a little bit of flexing with this one, but not too much. It feels pretty good, and it's really comfortable to type. The keys are good size, and they have a good space between the keys, so you're not gonna hit one key when you're trying to click on the other one. As far as the mouse pad, it's pretty much the same size on the V5. And here we have the power button, and that's all we have on this one. So let's go ahead and start with the specs, do some benchmarking tests, and open different applications to show you guys how the computer works. Alright guys, so as far as the specs, we're gonna start with the V5. So this computer comes with Windows 8 in comparison to the 756 comes with Windows 7. You can upgrade the 756 to Windows 8. Just to keep in mind that the V5 is touchscreen. You're not gonna have a touchscreen, which works better and you can enjoy better for Windows 8. As far as the processor, the V5 comes with 1 GHz dual-core AMD A4 chip. So 1 GHz dual-core processor with A4 chip. As far as the 756, it comes with 1.40 GHz dual-core Intel processor. As far as the RAM memory, the V5 goes with 4, and you can upgrade up to 6. The 756 comes with, I believe, comes with 2. You can upgrade up to 8. So that's an advantage on the 756. As far as the hard drive, the V5 comes with 500 gigabyte. The 756 comes with 320, I believe, but you can also buy a bigger hard drive and install it pretty easy. Other than that, like I said before, both computers are 11.6 inch screen. Other than that, on the 756 we have HDMI. We don't have that on the V5, and we have also Ethernet port, which we don't have on the V5. As far as the battery life, the V5 has a 3-cell battery. However, as we can see right here, it says ultra low voltage. With the V5 you can get about 5 to 6 hours moderate usage if you use it in the low power consumption, or power saving mode, I'm sorry. On the 756 it comes with a 4-cell battery, and this computer, the battery is not good. You're gonna get about 4 hours probably moderate usage, so you're gonna get more battery with the V5. And as far as the operating system, they both come with 64-bit operating system. As far as the weight, they're both about the same. It's just a little over 3 pounds. So those are the main specs. So let's go ahead and do a benchmarking test and see what score. Alright guys, we have here Nova Bench on both computers, benchmarking test. It's free. We're gonna we'll go ahead and start with both computers to see what's the performance, and we're gonna compare the scores. Alright, both computers finished with the benchmarking test. Let's take a look here at the V5 first. We got a score of 192. So now let's take a look here at the 756. We got a score of 320 points. So that tells you right there how powerful the 756 is compared to the V5. Let's go ahead and open now the browser. Alright guys, so here we have opened on the V5 the Explorer, and we're using the touch version. On the 756 I have opened Google Chrome. I'm going to tell you right now, this computer V5, I will not recommend it at all. This computer is very, very slow. I was actually trying to open Google Chrome, and I wanted to show you guys, because you can install actually any program on this one because it has a full version of Windows. It will take forever to open Google Chrome. But here's a quick look, guys, at the touch version of the Internet Explorer. It seems to work better, but it's still slow. Let's go ahead and open something different. Let's go with eBay. I'm gonna open a page here with the 756. Hopefully you guys can see that the 756 works way better. Let's go ahead and open one more page here, and let's go to CNN. Let's do the same thing here. So as you guys can see, the 756 opened the page at the same time, and I actually tried to open the page before the V5, so it took some time. So that's as far as the web browsing. I'm not even gonna waste time to show you guys a Google Chrome or Firefox because it takes forever. So let's go ahead and play some audio so you guys can hear. Alright, guys, so here's a quick example of a 1080p video playing on both computers, the same video. Alright, guys, so now I'm gonna play some audio here so we can test the speakers. Let's go ahead and start with the V5. The volume is all the way to the maximum. Let's go ahead and play the same audio with the the 756. And the volume on the 756 is also all the way to the maximum. So as you guys, I'm sure you can tell, the speakers on the V5 are more powerful. Alright, guys, so now let's go ahead and take a look quick here at the camera. There's the webcam on the V5. Here's the webcam on the 756. As I mentioned it to you, on the 756 we get a H definition, so you can actually record. You can take pictures with actually you can take pictures with both, and you can record, but you can also do 720p with the 756. So if I bring the screens closer, there's a resolution on the V5 and there's a resolution on the 756. Alright, guys, so final thoughts here. I'm gonna conclude the review here, but I will go 100% times more with the Acer Aspire 1 756 rather than the V5. The reason why is because you get a better performance. This actually it's cheaper. You can get this machine because it came out about a year ago for $250 right now. As a matter of fact, they have it at Walmart for, I believe it's $260. You know, it tilts almost all the way to the back in comparison to the V5. It only goes back that much. On the V5 you don't have HDMI. Yeah, you have the 3.0 USB port, but you can live without that. Without the HDMI, you won't be able to connect your computer to the TV and stream a high definition video. This computer is also a thin profile, affordable. You can put up to 8 gig of RAM. On the V5 you can only do 6, and the performance of the V5 is terrible. So guys, thanks for watching and subscribe. That was a Acer Aspire V5 versus a 756. Thank you.